Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another vlog. It is Wednesday today. I'm actually going to get my second dose today. I was supposed to get it tomorrow on Canada Day, but I had this weird kind of like thinking dream where I'm sleeping, I think. Maybe I'm dreaming, but I'm also thinking, planning for the next day. So I had one of those thinking dreams last night, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try to move up my second dose to today if there's a cancellation or an open spot, because the timing actually works a lot better for me today. The first thing is, for some reason, I just rather get my dose earlier in the day. I'm more of a morning person. So I found a spot this morning at 11:20. I can go have my second dose and come home in time for my first meal of the day. So it works out perfectly. And then the other thing was I wanted more time to be able to rest in case I get side effects. I've been hearing a lot about side effects from the second dose, and because hubby and I are going to Prince Edward County on Saturday, I thought that getting my first dose on Thursday afternoon and really only having one full day to recover or to rest, I felt like it was a bit short. Now, in Canada, we are mixing second doses. So some of you may remember that my first dose was Pfizer, and today I am most likely going to be getting Moderna. That doesn't bother me personally, but I respect people who don't want to mix. For me, even though there haven't been any like concrete studies on it yet, mixing Moderna and Pfizer, based on what I've read about the vaccines, I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it. So I will be one of the many guinea pigs in Canada. I am on my way. I'm heading back to the Metro Toronto Convention Center to get my second dose. I am all done. I got my second dose. It was indeed Moderna, and I'm feeling pretty good. It was very quick and easy. The registered practical nurse who did my shot was awesome. She was so funny and friendly. So I'm glad that is done, and we'll see if I get any side effects over the next day or two. I wasn't sure how I would feel after my second dose today, so after I changed the appointment this morning, I went ahead and I made some kimchi fried rice because I didn't know if I would want to cook later on in the day. So this was supposed to be dinner, but I decided to have it now because I also wanted to fry up some tofu and have a fried egg on top of the fried rice. So I went ahead and did that while I'm still pretty high in energy level and not feeling any side effects yet. I am so happy I moved the shot to today because now I'm feeling like tomorrow I have all day to rest and recover. I also have the rest of today. I do have to do a little bit of work, but I think it's only about an hour or two of work, so it's not too bad. And I'm in full on kind of like take care of myself mode right now. I'm gonna have this lovely first meal. I'm also steeping some elderflower tea, which is supposed to be good for cold and flu symptoms. And I'm just gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. I plan to sit on the couch a lot and just rest my body. Try to take some precautions to hopefully minimize the side effects. I've already drank a ton of water since coming home, and I'm gonna continually steep more like herbal teas for the rest of the evening. I just had a bite of the tofu and the kimchi fried rice, and it is so good. It's really hitting the spot. I love kimchi fried rice. I don't know why I don't make it more often. It's so delicious, and I always enjoy it so much. The tofu is also really good. I made this with the Atomy ramen seasoning. I used the non-spicy one this time, and it's really flavorful and yummy. It has been about 5 hours since my second shot, and I'm feeling okay, a little bit tired, so I had a nap, but that typically happens in the afternoon anyway, so I don't know if that's like any added side effect from the vaccine. My arm is a little bit sore. I think the soreness came on a little bit quicker and a little more intense than last time, but it's still fine. I can still move it. I still did the dishes. I made this wrap for dinner. So I'm feeling all right. I have this slight
barely detectable, maybe I'm overanalyzing, twinge of nausea. So that is different from how I normally feel. So I'm gonna have like this really light wrap that I made. It's basically a Caesar salad wrap and these like sirloin beef strips that I purchased from the supermarket. They were already made in the deli section, the PC brand, and they're quite good. I actually had this for dinner last night as well, and it was really, really yummy. So I am kind of excited to eat, but not as excited as usual.
Good morning, everyone. It is Canada Day, Thursday at around 6:30 a.m., and I'm feeling pretty good actually. I didn't have a great night. I was fine when I went to bed. I went to bed at around 9:30 just because I was so tired. But that's kind of like the usual time I start feeling sleepy, and I usually go to bed at around like 10 o'clock anyway, so it wasn't that much earlier than normal. I drank a ton of water, so I didn't sleep very well because I kept waking up every half an hour to an hour to use the washroom because every time I would go, I would pee, I would come back, and then I would drink more water just to like flush anything out of my system. So that was the repeating pattern up until like 2 a.m., just like every half hour to an hour, getting up, going to the washroom. And my arm was pretty sore, so it was like hard to get up and move around. I did feel kind of like under the weather every time I woke up. I felt like my body was fighting something off, but I didn't ever like get a sore throat or fever or chills or anything like that. The nausea, if you could even call it that, is pretty much all gone. I have like an appetite again. I can't wait to eat. And I'm just like thinking what kind of food I want to eat today. My arm is quite sore. And when I had my shower this morning and I took off the little like band-aid, I saw that I did have like a teeny tiny bruise. So I think that's from when the nurse injected me. She said something and it made me laugh. And so I think I moved a little bit, and that's what caused the little bit of bruising. The only other thing that I've been noticing is that I have like a tiny headache, and I normally don't get headaches unless I'm on my period. So that is a little bit unusual for me, but it's nowhere near as bad as my period headaches. It's like barely noticeable, but sometimes it does like throb a little bit. And I do feel a bit tired, even though I slept a good like 8 hours off and on last night. I'm feeling a bit fatigued, so I think I'm gonna take it easy today. I might still go out for a walk, but I might do like shorter walks, several shorter walks rather than one big long walk. It is 10 o'clock now. I just got back from a very short, very slow walk. I'm gonna go out one more time because I do want to hit around 10,000 steps today. I'm okay if I do like 9,000, but I'm just gonna take another walk kind of like around the block, and then I want to go to Timmy's to pick up a donut. That's gonna be my little treat to myself today. I'm pretty fatigued. I still have a minor headache, and when I was walking outside, I was just very lethargic and slow. But I don't feel sleepy or anything. It's just my body's tired. I'll show you the bruise. I mean, my arm is still pretty sore, but I don't know if you can see it. It's just a little bruise, some discoloring. So not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Maybe I'll move you closer to see. That's what it looks like. So just a tiny bit of bruising, and I'm hoping that my arm will stop hurting by tomorrow. Usually when I'm not feeling well, I get worse as the day progresses, so I'm always very alert and very like feeling pretty good in the morning, and then as the day goes on, I just get worse and worse and worse. So I expect I'm probably going to be on the couch for most of the late afternoon and evening. So I'm gonna go out now while I still have somewhat some energy, some mental energy anyway. Maybe not a whole lot of physical energy, but it was really nice to be outside and like breathe in some fresh downtown Toronto air. That walk, or those two walks, really did a number on me. I was so tired after. I took another nap. That's my second nap today. I had a short nap between, I think it was like 7:30 and 7:45. And then I had another nap from around 11:15 to 11:45.
Headache is still a little bit there, arm is still pretty sore, but the kind of like body exhaustion is probably the part that is most noticeable. I just had my first meal and I had a piece of sourdough with peanut butter and jam. And then I had a little Aussie bite. It's kind of like a little granola bar, but in like a little disc. Oh, here's one. Here's hubby's. That's what it looks like. So I had one of those. They're actually really good. It's like oats and raisins and that sort of thing. I'll have the bits that fell. And I'm about to have this donut. These are Dream Donuts from Tim Hortons, and they have this matcha one, matcha coconut. I've had it once and it was really good, and I thought, you know what, today is a donut day. I'm gonna need a donut later. And so I'm really, really excited to eat this. It looks so good. So I'm gonna enjoy that, maybe respond to a few emails, and then I'm gonna go back on the couch.
Hey everyone, it is Friday today and I am feeling so much better. I am back to my regular self, my regular energy level. I am going to end off the vlog here, but quick update on my second dose. My arm is still a little bit sore, but it's actually feeling a lot better as of the last like hour or two. It was still pretty sore this morning, but I think it's starting to heal up. I seem to have like a bigger range of motion without feeling the pains. No headache today and no body fatigue, which is very, very good. I am busy getting ready for our trip to Prince Edward County. We're actually leaving tomorrow, so I will start a new vlog at that time, and I should have that posted in maybe a couple of weeks' time. We're only going for a week, but I think I have a lot of stuff to catch up on when I get back, and it always takes me a bit of time to get back into routine after vacation, even staycation, as some of you may remember from my past vlogs. So I'm going to give myself some time to get back into the swing of things, but I'm also going to try really hard to maintain my morning routine, including my wake up and bedtimes for the most part. And I'm going to try as hard to stick to my intermittent fasting schedule as possible, but I am going to allow some leeway. This is the first time I've tried to maintain some sort of routine while on vacation, so I will report back as to how that goes. But second dose is done now. I feel very thankful for that. If you've had your second dose, as you probably have, because I think I'm on the later end of people getting vaccinated, so I'd love to hear your experience with the second dose. Anything you'd like to share, please feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Bye!